have a sex change operation. So
Exactly.
that needs to be clarified also, that, a lot of people think that when you say you're gay, oh, you always wanted to be a woman. No, no, I'm happy, with the body I'm in. And, but, the people who aren't involved in the community don't know these things. So,
Yeah, exactly.
but
Exactly.
I'm dying to see the outcome of this, what the judge will decide ultimately on the 21st. It's outrageous that I'm included in this restraining order because I'm a friend of the two women. And I have now been also notified, not by the court, but by these women, that there's a third party clause in the restraining order, and I'm not allowed to have any contact at all with Eric Botcher. And I really would like to still push for a dialogue with him. I still want to do that. But he's using this, to gain traction in the political world. I think he has much higher ambitions, like maybe becoming mayor of New York City one day.
Mm-hmm.
And this has sort of catapulted him into the limelight. And I think he's, so glad this happened. I think he's so overwhelmingly happy that we made him stand out in the crowd.
He's definitely using it to his advantage. And
absolutely.
And now in regards to this situation, I also saw in the order of protection that it prevents anybody in your group from actually protesting against it.
Right.
So how does that work? You can't be outside his home, or
he can't be outside his home, his office, the library. If the library where he's probably going to host another drag queen story hour event, we can't be out there because it would put the two women in danger of being arrested. And there's still an issue of them being sentenced to jail for criminal trespassing. They've been charged with criminal trespassing. And also there was a young man that was in the group, and he was charged with assault and harassment because one of the neighbors came out while we were at Botcher's home and started swinging, he was antagonistic, he was belligerent, he decided to swing at someone, and the young man defended himself and defended the rest of the people in the group, and he pushed him against a car. He actually pushed him over the hood of a car, and the guy retreated and went home. And we thought that was the end of it. But then apparently Botcher convinced him to press assault charges against this young man. And he also faces time in jail. And, the judge, his court case is coming up too in February. Wow. So, yeah, there were actually 3 people targeted from the group. However, I walked away unscathed. And I think, as I already stated, he wants to keep me out of the limelight because, as I said, I can poke a hell of a lot of holes in his story. I'm not a homophobe. I'm gay and I'm proud. So,
yes. Yeah. And and I'm really, I really admire what you and the group have been doing, and, keeping up the fight. It's, just remarkable, the work that you're doing.
And I love the organization Gays Against Groomers. I so want to be a member of that organization. I think the work they're doing is phenomenal. And they have told many politicians, maybe it's time for you to resign. In fact, please resign tonight. I saw one speech that one of the members delivered to a town council meeting, and I was like, yeah, right on. Resign tonight. Stop indoctrinating the kids. It's sick. It's just sick.
Yeah.
I don't understand the reasoning behind it.
And are you guys going to be continuing with more protests?
Well,
are there going to be
the one lady said, as soon as this restraining order is dropped or removed, she's going to go right back out there, and she's going to be at Eric's front door with a protest sign, protesting peacefully, I might add, peacefully. unlike Black Lives Matter and Antifa, who, set things on fire, destroyed police cars, destroyed neighborhoods, destroyed buildings, smashed windows,
Yeah.
maybe killed a couple people, I don't know, along the way.
Yeah.
We protest peacefully. We carry a sign. We use chalk on the sidewalk, which is perfectly legal in New York City. Perfectly legal. We confirm that with the police department. And, we're not out to hurt anyone. We're just out to protect the kids.
Well, I really am praying for, success in your in the court case. If
I'll keep you posted,
if
and
Eric
I'll
can
give you an
actually,
update.
yes, please. And I would really like to see, one day eventually Eric Botcher and all these, leftist Democrats held accountable for, what they're doing to children, and more.
Mhm.
Hopefully there is more. I want you guys to have more support, and I mean, he's. Botcher is like concerned just about of a few dozen protesters outside his apartment, but what about hundreds of or thousands? So just
There
like
should be
how,
hundreds and thousands outside of his apartment and his office every day,
yes,
because this is outrageous.
yes.
Indoctrinating and sexualizing young children. It's
Well,
got to stop.
Well, maybe the way that we were able to unite New Yorkers being against the mandates, I think we have to try to push for the same push to get a bigger crowd, for this particular issue, because if we can unite New Yorkers on something like vaccine mandates, I think that we can unite New Yorkers on against the education system.
When some of his neighbors came out, I'm just going to throw this in for what it's worth. When some of his neighbors came out, they said to us, "Why aren't you protesting at St. Patrick's Cathedral and the Catholic churches in Manhattan? Because those priests have sexually abused children, and you're not taking action against them." And I said, "No, sir, we are against them. We will also protest against them gladly. Give me the name, the time, and the address. I'll be there. I don't support that either. I don't support anyone sexually abusing a child.
Mhm.
No, but this is a major issue, and it's nationwide. I live in New Jersey. We've had libraries with Drag Queen Story Hour here in New Jersey too, and I understand it's going on across the country. So, it's wrong. It's just wrong. You're to sexualize and indoctrinate kids this way, and at least if you're going to have gays, show, as I said, what about a police officer? What about a firefighter? What about a doctor, a lawyer? But why does it have to be a drag queen every time? I don't get the point of it.
Yeah.
I don't get the point of it.
I don't.
But-
Yeah, I really
But
don't.
we're going to continue the fight.
Yes.
We're not giving up, and determined to put an end to this Drag Queen Story Hour. I'm determined. I'm hell bent on it.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Well, I appreciate what you guys are doing, and I wish you all the best, really. So
Thank you, Dylan, and
so
thank
much,
you for
Sean.
giving me the platform to present
Absolutely.
my point of view. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming on.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.